Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Hero. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to kiss your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Important news are new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look, these 3 words written larger than the rest. The special pride never written before. Or since tall words proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Futurama Sundays, Sassy's favorite day. And welcome Jeff Franklin, Professor Brainy Specs to the panel, Qapla.
Qapla, Bird, thank you very much. How are you today?
Good. Sis O'Prey is outside with one of her friends who brought their dog, so Sassy is going nuts, barking at her friend's dog, and Sis O'Prey and Charlie and her friend who are all outside, out in the front of the house. So hopefully Sassy quiets down a bit. Welcome. Today we're watching season 3, episodes 13, 14, and 15 of Futurama as they are listed by Hulu. And as always, you can watch along in the Bird O' Prey 5 screening room if you're watching this live. The address is at the bottom of the window, birdoprey5.com/SR. And with that, let's get to some chats. Karoga Night seemed first, although Jeff, you sent a photo earlier. Was that actual first or?
Actually, I think there was a few comments before that.
Okay, well. Karoga Knight's first that I can see right now. He says, Viva Karoga. Viva Crystal Skull. Professor Brainy Specs says, where is Bird O' Prey 5? He is late. He must be watching Crystal Skull. He's having an indie date. Surviving Russians, ants, nuclear blast is Indy's fate. Bird is loving every minute while making us wait. Oh, I see you've gone back to rhyming. Mm-hmm.
At least for a little. Just a little bit.
At least for a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guys are saying Viva back and forth. Not Ryan Johnson has joined the hail on Karoga. Let me tell you, in Space Engineers, Karoga got hailed the F on. I didn't accidentally. I knew what I did. I let somebody who I had no idea who they were, but I went ahead. I tried to be a nice guy. I thought it was just like a gamer looking to join a team, and no one else was on to let him join their team. So I let him join Karoga, and I had to leave right away. So I just let him join, and then an hour plus later, I went back, and he has destroyed everything in Karoga. It has been destroyed. Quiroga, Rockwood, Carlo Albanese, if you're here, your beautiful ship you built, it's gone. I imagine any place that had a survival kit has probably been wiped off the map. I had to start in an Earth drop pod. Luckily, T-Berg helped me get another survival kit up and running, but it's just literally flames. So Quiroga's in flames, and I put hours and hours and hours of work into, including hours this morning, laying 2+ kilometers of blocks so I could build the foundation of my bird tower and have it connected to my ice base. And it's all for nothing now. It's all for nothing. So yeah, the hail on Quiroga, it came through. Welcome, Captain Track.
Thank you.
Not Ryan Johnson says hashtag bird is late. Nothing new about that. 54.5 Access Radio says Crystal Skull is poop. Absolutely 54. And not Ryan Johnson puts in Birdo Prey logo and the number 5 hearts crystal skull. May goes as Viva Quiroga, long live our glorious leader bird, death to Turtistan. Yes, I have a feeling that this guy was an undercover Turtistani agent. Dan23 gives a thumbs up. Thank you, Dan. Professor Brainy Specs is greeting Mako and Dan. Dan says, hey. And I said, soon we would be starting. Mako says hello to Professor Brainy Specs. Professor Brainy Specs says, not Ryan Johnson, hope you're doing well. And also, bird soon is a subjective term. Yes, it is. 47 Yorktown says, all hail the Hypnotoad. Absolutely. He is watching us from the top corner of the screen. Not Ryan Johnson says, Professor Brainy Specs, doing as well as I can right now. Just dealing with some pain right now. How have you been? I'm sorry to hear that, not Ryan Johnson. Dan says he once played this app game for a while and used to have a lot of features saying coming soon. And believe me, they did not come soon. Yeah, well, coming soon is different from just soon. Dan says, these days I understand if something is delayed because of COVID. Yeah, that's not why I was delayed. In fact, I was on time. I wasn't really delayed today. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir, and puts in the Birdo Prey heads. Thank you, 47 Yorktown. Professor Brainy Specs says it's confusing times to not Ryan Johnson. Moxley fan 21 says hi to us all. Welcome, Moxley. Dan says, Birdo Prey, episode 13, guest star is Beck. I never knew who he was, and then I still don't really know who he is now. Yeah, I didn't even know he was a guest star. I just thought he was some hippie loser that got to play a part on Futurama. Although I know Lucy Liu does guest star in episode 15. That I know. Dan23 says, we the people demand. We the people demand what, Dan?
Good question.
Futurama, I guess. Not Ryan Johnson. Says, Professor Brainy Specs. Confusing because of work or just overall? I'm assuming you mean overall.
Yeah, overall.
Darth Maul says, I'm starting to think Ezri is locked up in Bird's dungeon. If only, Darth Maul. Dan says,
wow. You wonder in your dungeon?
I'm just saying, I wish.
You're admitting you have a dungeon.
I didn't say that. I might be saying I wish I had a dungeon. You don't know what I'm saying. You shouldn't jump to conclusions. Dan says, I never watched any Indiana Jones movie. I think I saw one young Indiana Jones film one morning on TV when I was a kid. Was there young Indiana Jones films? I thought those were TV shows.
Yeah, they were TV shows.
Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird of Prey always misses the early comments or conveniently skips them. The world may never know. Now, I can promise you If they show up, I will read them, but often they just get, YouTube vaporizes them. Thomas says, have you told Cinnabon? I did, Thomas. I did. He's going to lock down the server for more security, because it could have happened to anyone. And I did ask Cinnabon if he wanted to be in the stream or on the panel. Apparently, Cinnabon is not a Futurama fan, so I didn't know. So that's why he's not here. Joseph Patrick says, greetings from the future. Bad back day, headache, looking forward to the stream. I'm glad. I hope you can enjoy the stream, Joseph. Richie Poole says, hello, world. Thank you, Richie Poole. And once again, Richie Poole, thank you again for sending an email to Sissel Prey for her birthday vis-a-vis me. Darth Maul says, Kroger's in flames, so it's a normal day. The only thing that really upsets me is that there's no video of what happened, because they crashed our giant spaceship. Looks like they just crashed it through the base. I mean, it's not even so bad that it happened. It's that it happened and nobody recorded it. That's the real loss. Magos is the Turtistani spies attacked again, Bird. Don't worry, the offense will work twice as much in the mines to provide ore to rebuild the fleet. Yeah, they're going to have to. Richie Pools' annual crystal skull for Bird. Nicole, the blind maid. Hi, hello, Nicole. And welcome, Vile Mike, to the panel.
Hey, sorry, man. I didn't realize you were streaming already. I was still streaming up until like 5 minutes ago.
You can stream anytime you want. I didn't realize you were still streaming. Otherwise, I would have not sent you the link, but you're welcome.
No worries.
You're welcome to stream.
Glad to be here.
Welcome,
How's
Mike.
everyone doing?
I'm doing. I just got some good news.
You got
My
good
team's
news.
winning 31 to 7. My team's winning 31 to 7 currently in the second quarter.
Of what sport?
Football.
Football.
What's your
Didn't even
team?
know football was still going on.
You're going to laugh, but I'm quite proud of them this year. The Cleveland Browns.
Wow.
They're winning 31 to 7.
Would this be their first game if they win?
No,
that'd
be their ninth win. Ninth win.
Ninth win of the season?
Yeah.
Or ninth win
12.
overall since the team began? I don't know. Honestly, I honestly have no idea. I always used to, people would talk about the Browns like they were a terrible team.
They have been. But this year they're doing well.
Darth Maul says, kidding aside, how long did it take to build up Kroger and Space Engineer? In this game, I mean, I probably put 15 hours into it. And I have no idea how much Life with Matthew put into it. And Carlo probably put in at least as much time. So I just know an incredible amount of effort is lost. Now, it happens in Space Engineers. Some of it is the point of the game. I mean, you're not at peace with everybody. There are battles, and you can be attacked by pirates. And those things you have to understand. You know what? It could happen. But when you bring somebody on your team as an ally and they just use it to F with you, that's what sucks. That is not playing with the rules. Not Ryan John. This is Bird of Prey. Let the hunt begin to hunt down those who would dare mess Kuroga and Space Engineers. Where am I? Torch and Pitchfork. Well, they had a name, but they probably just a fake name they use. And they probably never use it anywhere else. And it's probably gone. And it's over with. So there's nothing to be done. Nicole the Blind Maids is about to make cookies. Oh, what type of cookies? Chocolate chip? I'm partial to oatmeal raisin. Lubos Chuddy.
Oh, you like raisins? Oh.
I do like. I'm okay with raisins. Sisso Prey hates raisins with a passion. That's why I get oatmeal raisins so she doesn't eat the cookies. Huh? When it's in oatmeal.
Smart man.
Sisso Frey is saying that there's no case where a raisin wouldn't be better off as a chocolate chip. Raisin bran cereal? Maybe still chocolate chip. Lubo says bonjour, I believe. Bonjour? Bonjour, Lubos. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird of Prey is a dungeon master. Confirmed. Darth Maul's a Bird of Prey. You told us about Orphan 1. Can you tell us how Orphan 2 came to Kuroga? If you've ever seen, I told you a show yesterday, if you guys were watching Old School, in the van scene, that's how we basically just pick out orphans. We drive our van around Kurdistan and pick out the most productive orphans. Professor Brainy Specs yells yes for some reason.
The Browns had just scored another touchdown.
Oh,
up 31-7.
Richie Bulls with Bird of Prey. I would be pissed if the space engineer thing happened to me. You gotta just be prepared for it, Richie. I mean, there's also the thing where randomly sometimes in the game, what you build just disappears. Oh, the world donated $5. Thank you to the world. And it says, hello, Bird of Prey 5. It's World Qapla. I was working on an earthquake targeting the Atlantic Northeast, but you are streaming Futurama, so I will spare you today. Oh, well, thank you, world. It looks like I saved us from another cataclysm of 2020. Richie, it's just something you have to accept. Even like I had a ship I spent a couple hours building the other day. I went back to the game and it was just gone. Nobody did anything. I forgot to give it a unique name. And even though that shouldn't really cause it to be deleted, it probably just got looked at like it was just junk and got wiped from the game. And in a couple of mouse clicks, it was erased and there's no way to get it back. I had to rebuild it. And then I rebuilt it, never got a chance to fly it, and then it got destroyed again today. So maybe third time will be the charm for this red ship, red miner, I'm calling it. Dan23 says, I think in some countries, young Indiana Jones was shown as a feature length by putting episodes together. That could be. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird of Prey has no idea about football. Confirmed. No, never really claimed to. Thomas says, Professor Brainy Specs, dang, even I wouldn't have said only 9 wins in their history. Okay, that was a joke. That was a joke.
I took it that way.
Richie Poole says, somehow it makes sense if Jeff Franklin likes the Cleveland Browns.
Well, Richie Poole, you have to understand, I grew up in Northern Ohio, and it was during the 80s, and the Browns had 3 AFC championship games that decade. So there you go. Hello?
I did not.
Hang on.
I'm sorry, Jeff. Sissopre was talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Professor Brainy Specs says, Thomas Botts, he's just getting me back. I'm getting you back?
Yeah. Yeah, I pick on you, you're picking on me.
That's true. Thomas said, I blueprint those ships. No, I didn't blueprint the ship because it wasn't completely done yet. Yosef says, Christmas tree standing, decorations done. Where are my gifts? And Vinyl Mike is back. I guess he dropped off there.
Yeah, sorry. I was eating something and it went down the wrong pipe and I started coughing and I was trying to just mute the mic, but I exited out.
Sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing better. Yosef wants to know where his Christmas presents are. Yosef, Santa brings Christmas gifts and only if you've been a good boy. So
I guess you're not getting any gifts, Bird.
I
guess you're not getting any gifts.
Wait,
that's true. Although in Kuroga, we have our own Santa.
That doesn't surprise me.
The oatmeal raisins are great. A treat fit for a king or a dictator. Absolutely. Richie Poole says chocolate covered raisins are yummy. Richie, your stock is going down every time you say something like that. Mago says no dislike today. Anti-Tracker must be busy with something else. He's trying to find his successor. Springtime says Bird of Prey, don't be afraid. Anti-Tracker won't invite you to the Megaforce watch party. Even he isn't that mean. I don't know what you're talking about. Megaforce watch party. Bird of Prey, the other day you ready need for a watch party. Mac and me with the professor. Let's face it, he deserves to see the horror of Mac and Me. I don't think I've ever seen Mac and Me. And I have a feeling I'm not going to now. And Thomas Pod says, Bird of Prey, good news. Deej tweeted his test was negative.
That's right.
Yay, Deej.
Good deal.
Which means he just has, I guess, the flu instead of the virus.
Your bug.
And
Right.
now he's going to have to call his doctor and say, okay, now what the hell are you going to do?
Now we can have our virtual visit, which will be of no use.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he thinks he had it already.
He did have it.
He did have it. Okay, yeah, he did
back
have
in
it
the spring.
back in March or April. So they're telling him that there was now 5 strains. So if you had one strain, you could still get a different strain.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and start watching Futurama. So head to the screening room. The link is at the bottom of the screen. And yeah, if you're in the panel, please either mute yourself or make sure you have headphones in. And let's see, let me go to the screening room.
I just put the link in the chat for anyone that needs the
Thank
link.
you. Thank you. And yes, if you want me to read your comment during the stream, please put at BirdoPrey5, and I'll do my best to read your comments.
Or he'll ignore it completely.
And I'm going to hit play. And YouTube screenshots will catch up. They'll come up about every 10 seconds if you're not watching in the screening room. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. You want Red Lobster? So order Red Lobster. I apologize for the quality of the video. For whatever reason, this time it was particularly pixelated. I blame pixels.
I do too.
I don't blame you.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Not the whole project. They still have that.
Wow.
That joke will never get old.
Don't know how true that is sometimes.
Wow, I don't know where you're getting your used cars.
Exactly.
Police impound lot.
It's funny. I just watched the episode of Young Sheldon the other day, and the brother bought a van, driver's side floor.
That's Elihu's favorite thing.
Yeah, no kidding. Whale oil.
Okay.
Poor Bender. You take life by the cans.
That's what he
Richie
said.
Poole says weekly Red Lobster for Mamo Prey. Oh no.
No. Bender.
Oh.
Turn it off. Turn it off. It's so tappingly tragic.
Oh no. No.
Aww.
Oh.
This is the same way they broke the news to me.
They told Mama Prey that they need to get it. You need to get a new one.
Yeah, my hydraulics were shot.
Wow. Patchwork Adams.
Wow. They have those people at the hospital. They're somehow more depressing than that robot.
That's hard to believe.
You know, one of the hospitals I went to visit when I could still walk, when my dad was in the hospital, they had a robot that would go between the different floors and desks of nurses' desks, and like bring the mail and stuff between them all. You'd get in the elevator and this robot would come on with you. Yeah. Yeah, it was in the way. I mean, it didn't know to get out of the way for patients.
That was the Sabbath elevator. It stopped at every floor on the factory. Always. I love you.
Yeah, I had no idea this was a real guy.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not kidding. I mean, who the hell ever heard of this guy?
You know that everyone in a head jar is someone who's famous contemporarily, right?
In hindsight, I guess so. Yay, we got to see all the new states.
EIO. Huh.
Yeah, that's where they got.
Zoidberg is great.
Oh no.
Hi, Charlie. You want to watch Futurama, Charlie?
Okay, watch TV with Uncle Joe. And comment. Make sure you comment. That's what this is about. You gotta give your opinion. Okay? Make sure your voice is heard. Always.
Hey,
Wow.
Charlie.
Your hands are cold and slimy. Cold and slimy. Yeah, just wipe it on the sheet. Good job. Good job. Yeah. What's on your hand, Joe? Paint?
What was
Egg. Don't give my kid salmonella. My God.
Wow.
Yes, it has to rhyme.
Yeah.
User ID ho.
Oh.
So Charlie learned to clap. He's clapping right now.
Oh.
Oh.
Aw.
Whoop.
Hello, world. It's me, Bender.
Oh crap! It's a miracle.
Don't worry, guys. If I ever get miraculously cured, I'll let you guys know. Not
I would hope
in
so.
so many
But the
words.
question is, will you still do bed life reads?
We'll still do bed life, but I'll like wink or something so you guys know.
Yeah.
Doit.
Well, paradigm is a cocktail. Well, slavery, I read that. 24
Mm.
Wow.
See, now that's Karoga nice. Yay,
I
you're
hope
still
not.
clapping, Charlie. Hmm.
Doesn't sound like a Cylon.
No.
I don't remember what Cylon sounded like.
By your command.
By your command. Something like that.
Yeah.
Listen to my broken friend, Charlie. It's a song called My Broken Friend by Bender. His name is You and Me. Oh.
Yikes.
Whoops.
It's a hallelujah. It's a miracle. I mean, it was a miracle. It's a miracle,
I knew-
Charlie. Bender's fixed.
I knew he couldn't keep it up.
I mean, those people are all a-holes for booing him.
Oh, okay.
Charlie.
What? Uh-oh. Ah.
So in Star Trek Discovery, the bridge still exists in the year 3189. And in Futurama, it still exists in the year 3000. Actually, Discovery is the first Star Trek that takes place after Futurama. He didn't lie.
Well, he didn't tell them that he was fixed.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think that
this
should be
next
the next slogan for Kuroga. Take that, stupid cord.
take that. So this next episode is the introduction of the Harlem Globetrotters to the Futurama universe.
All right.
And of course, in this distant future, the Harlem Globetrotters are not universally loved. And then we see just how smart they are. They saved the world from a time calamity. Oh, somebody's backstage again. Sorry, Captain.
No problem.
That's fantastic.
Oh, what's this face McWhatnot? I don't know when he wrote that. He was in the actual chat. Go get it, boy.
Well, that would be me.
Why are they running? Oh. Very racist. Football players.
Yeah. Pick up in restaurants.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Brother.
Wow.
Yeah, so basically this episode is Space Jam Futurama.
Yeah. Hmm.
Poor Bender.
The jive sucker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ah.
I can see Bird doing something like
I was
this.
going to say, this is a great way to make better use of the orphans.
Oh, yeah.
Marv Albert, man, he did not.
Yeah, too
And
bad.
not
In
age
order to get
well.
those chronotons to make them grow, you'd have to fly to the nebula, and we all know you're not really good at flying.
This is true.
Well, he's not that bad at flying. He just can't land.
I don't know. He crashes into asteroids all the time.
For
Is the chat working?
I don't think so.
Mm. Wow. These Globetrotters are no joke. Captain Trek. Oh, you said
Wow.
hello earlier, huh?
Oh, there's no chat going on.
Huh. That's true. There is no chat. Maybe nobody wants to chat. Do we have anybody here? 13.
13 people here.
Not a lot of people.
Maybe
Oh,
it's because
wow.
they're all
Yeah.
watching the thing and not
Doesn't
talking English like we
matter.
are.
The show goes
Possibly.
on.
Oh, finally, someone said anything. Said something.
Uh-oh.
How can I be staring at you, Thomas? I can't even see you. You can't even see me.
Huh.
Uh-oh. Hmm.
Oh.
Howdy, Dr. Dave. Welcome to the show.
Qapla, Dr. Dave. $2.44.
Wow. Thomas, Troy tells you that? I thought Troy was fictional.
Oh.
That's a phrase you don't hear often enough. Wang dang doodle.
Yeah.
Oh no, too many chronotons. Wasn't this a problem for Deep Space Nine too? Huh. Hmm. Charlie's in a dribbling stage.
Lasts about 2 years.
2 years? Son of a bitch.
Oh.
I kind of empathize with Zoidberg there for a second.
Aw. Aw.
Oh.
Yes, the Harlem Globetrotters episode. The next episode is Fry dates a robot.
Oh. Oh. Empty side.
Hmm. Hello, Rambling Canuck.
uh,
Hmm. The blinker's off.
uh-oh.
You got to give it to a woman though to wear a a wedding dress with a boob window though.
He looks right in.
Wow.
Dang, even Britney's marriage lasted longer than that.
AFC helmets.
Call back.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, Oh.
poor Bender. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Just not funky enough. I've heard that before. Springtime, says Bird of Prey. You should surrender now as the United Nations has proposed that Mamo Prey should be installed as the new leader of Karoga after the invasion. It's not going to be an invasion springtime.
Are you sure, Bird?
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure. The door opened really quickly. Aww.
Oh. Right, it doesn't work that way.
Just do it again. Sure, you could find 50 or 60 other stars.
Or you just travel back a few light years and look through a telescope.
Hmm. Okay, the final episode of season 3. This is guest starring Lucy Liu, and it's what happens when humans date robots, which is a very important PSA in this episode.
Is that your subtle way of advocating the fact that you want to marry your sex bot?
Say that it should be legal. No humans were probed in the making of this episode. Springtime's is bird of prey. It's mamo prey. If word gets out, you would be overthrown. Remember, it's mamo prey is the most beloved mother on earth. Aw. Aw. The scary door. Nine-eyed Jacks.
Oh. Oh. That guy gets around. Oh. Oh.
Whoops.
Wow.
All right,
See,
sorry
this
guys, I'm
is
gonna have to
3D.
head out.
Take care, Vile.
Thanks for letting me
This-
stay and not say much for the last hour.
You're always welcome.
All right,
This
later,
is the
guys.
type of
See you
3D
later,
printing
Vile Mike.
technology we need. Robert Rose Jr., hello today, Brittle Prey, Mamo Prey, and Sassy. I know you don't care about horror movies. Though anyone else interested in Mr. H Reviews YouTube channel posted a video the other day that Clive Barker finally got the rights back for Hellraiser. Thank you. No, nobody wants to register. Dinkin' Donuts.
Dinkin' Donuts.
Dinkin' died recently. It's called Dinkin' Donuts. Hmm.
Ooh.
Metal fever. Oh, he never saw the video. I dated a robot. Aw. Where are the biochemists? Science. Hmm. Well. Hmm. Wow. Springtime's is vertebrae. Are you going to marry the sex bot that the professor made for you that may have attacked Cincinnati last week? I was not aware a sex box attacked Cincinnati last week.
I'm not familiar with that either. I don't know what Springtime's on about.
Hmm.
Kidnapster.
Five, 4, 7.
Harrison Ford. Yes. Wow.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Springtime says Bird of Prey. So this is what the 90s were like for you, basically.
Yikes.
For Pavarotti.
Wow. Wow.
Blah, blah, blah. Nobody loves the real you.
That's pretty cruel.
They love what they see. They love the movies. They love the whatever
Well, yeah, point
she's
there.
in. She has her millions of dollars that she can worry about, not worry about what Fry cares.
Yeah. Silly.
Robert says, I myself didn't know Reddit was still going on. It is. It is. So now we have a choice. This was the last official episode. But since this episode won't air otherwise until December 27th, I said, why don't I go ahead and put Where No Fan Has Gone Before into this video. So for those who want to watch it a little bit out of order, this is the season finale of season 4 coming up, Where No Fan Has Gone Before, the Star Trek episode of Futurama. I think. This is like tension.
Just stare.
I'm
We'll be able to watch.
I'm assuming this extra black space is just for tension. There it goes.
There we go.
If anybody wants to leave, obviously you can, but I figured
yay.
I figured we could use the extra time. We can always watch it again in 3 weeks. 4 weeks,
Absolutely.
whatever it is.
3
weeks. So then I might be miscounting the weeks. Oh, we got a FedEx truck outside.
Interesting.
Notice the warp nacelles. Wow. Double yes. Bentarek videos. Uh-oh, what a terrible future. Ha 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 ha. I think we're well on our way to this future. Yes.
Wow.
There were only 6 movies at this time? That can't be. Generations had to have come out by now.
It did. First Contact was out as well.
I was going to say. And so Next Gen had to have been out too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I know they said original, but if they were going to really get rid of all Star Trek. Hmm.
Oh.
What's amazing that these were all their original cast members. These are the actual actors. Jonathan Frakes. Aw.
When you came out, and it was like that. How much did you need to do?
Oh.
That looks like a fine Korogan landing.
Yeah. That's what you want to call it, a landing.
If you can walk away from it, it's a landing. Well, she.
Well, she.
Well,
she.
she.
No.
Well, he was wearing red.
That's true.
I could do this. I could sing like that.
Yeah.
Ambassador Sarek. Mm. Melvar.
Are you making fun of Melvar?
No, I think Melvar's a great name. See? Yay, Star Trek 4. Yay, Star Trek 5.
It's Alexander here. Here to have a comment.
Eastland Burkholder, Qapla.
Great music. Oh no, the green hand.
If I was on the International Space Station, every day I'd be afraid a giant green hand would come try and pull us back down to Earth.
Happy birthday from Mommy.
Oh, oh,
Well, she.
poor Welshie. Ouch. Poor George. Wow.
Looks a lot like a Romulan bird of prey, if I had to say.
It does.
Was it really episode 9?
I think it was.
And that was it. We get the ending scene credits.
Twig. Right?
Well, it's kind of in the style of Star Trek: The Original Series ending
Yeah,
credits.
no, definitely.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be that scary alien at the end. Yeah, there is. Kip. Here we go. That was Where No Fan Has
Yay.
Gone Before. I snuck it in. I hope everybody enjoyed today's Futurama Sunday.
It was a lot of fun, Bird. A lot of fun.
Charlie's been watching quite a few of it. Thomas Potts' Bird of Prey. These streams are too short. You should do 6 a day. I don't think so, Thomas. I think 4 is more than enough. And yeah. Later, I'm going to have to get back to Space Engineers and fix up all the destruction that was rained down on Kuroga by that a-hole player. Rebuild.
That was
I hope
dirty.
Life with Matthew didn't lose too much. Because they got every Kuroga base. Every Kuroga base. I'm guessing Carlo Albanese too. Carlo, if you hear this, you should check your stuff. I don't know that there's anything left. Anyway, before we go, Jeff, you have anything you want to say?
Just want to thank you for the fun time today. Great episodes, Futurama, and thank you for having me up on the panel. A lot of fun. We'll see you next time.
I dropped out accidentally. Sorry about that. Take care, Jeff. Captain Track, anything you want to say before we go? Captain?
Not sure what happened, Captain.
Okay, well, take care, everybody. Qapla all. Bird.
Qapla, Bird.
Qapla, Jeff.